I love doing dangerous stuff in the wilderness on a hardcore Ironman, but unfortunately recently I lost my status, so I decided to create a new hardcore Ironman and try to get to the wildy part quicker than I did on my previous account. My last video ended with these stats: 60 attack, 60 strength, and 50 defense. They have improved massively because of sand crabs. You can AFK them, obviously, but you don't even notice how you kill them. So I looked up my rune light and I killed in total almost 2,000 sand crabs. Today is going to be a little bit more AFK day as well for me. So what I'm going to do, instead of keep training my strength and attack, which I still need to get to 130 combined, because then that's when you can go and try to get the defender, which I would love to do. But for now, I want to train my range as well, because from level 28, you can buy a bone bolt, or like the bone crossbow, you can use bone bolts. I have to do a few things though before I level up range. Ernest the chicken is completed. Okay, I wanted to stay away from this one, but I eventually had to do this. Level 9 Slayer, because apparently it's a requirement. Right here, I need level 13 range, so I'll have to get +1 range level and 18 Slayer, which means I'll have to get a Slayer task most likely. What a beautiful morning to start off RuneScape, isn't it? Just except any moment I will get a connection lost. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it works again. I have to go to Wildy, by the way, because I need to complete Enter the Abyss mini quest. Did the Abyss mini quest as well. That got me from level 1 to level 9 runecrafting. That was the last level 1 skill. That's it. No more of them. Probably a very weird quest to do, which is Wanted. At this stage, like usually people don't do this quest, but it gives 5,000 Slayer experience, almost has no requirements except like quest requirements. So I went all the way from level 9 to 22 Slayer, so I didn't have to get a single Slayer task for Animal Magnetism quest. Animal Magnetism is completed, which means I can now equip the Attractor, which means that's all the GP that I have. So I need to make some GP because I want to buy a bone crossbow and use bone bolts to AFK those sand crabs. Look, this guy died. He was actually like not a bot, and this guy is remaining. Decided to do some LMS because I wanted to get like I wanted to try those rune arrows. People are selling, buying them just for fun. Maybe if it's actually like good money. And first attempt, I'm gonna win this with 7 kills in total. 7 points in total. That's why probably 3 points is 300 rune arrows. I'm not sure how much that is, but let's just buy like a couple. Yeah, 600 rune arrows. Oh my god, that's like actually good for range training. Maybe. Okay, high alch value is 144k. Now I see why people do LMS. I watch so many people like rebuilding accounts and like the first thing they do is LMS. I guess it makes sense because it felt like cheating. Like I actually spent like 10 minutes for these arrows. Now I will not be able to sell these for 144k because the more you sell, the price goes down. Is that gonna be another one, I think? Guys, I don't know what to say. Second attempt, second win. Oh my god. I think that guy was not a bot. He had a VLS as well, but that's actually back-to-back wins. I could buy like 3,000 rune arrows right now for the points that I have. But first, let's figure out how much can you get for 600 rune arrows if you sell it to a general store. Now, if I examine rune arrows, it says that you can buy them in grand exchange for 119. So my guess is that it probably doesn't sell for 240, but it's probably going to sell for around 120 each. No, actually, the shop will buy this for 220 each. So sell 10 and it becomes 140. But do I really want to hop like 60 worlds? Because that's how many I would have to hop if I would sell only like 10 each world. Okay, wait, I have no GP right now. So if I sell 10, it sells for 1.8k. So I think it's worth it. If I have to hop 60 worlds, doesn't that mean I should get a little bit above 100k? Should be like 110k cash. And yeah, I'm willing to do that. If all it takes is just hop like 60 worlds. Somebody dumped 25,000 rune arrows in this world. If I try to sell these, so they do go for a minimum of 40 coins. I guess you could spam, and apparently someone did spam all of these. The best case would be to just high alch everything. Maybe that's like a good way to level up magic. Like you buy those arrows, you high alch, you get like most of the money back or like half of the money back, but it's like good experience, good early magic experience. And you actually would alch them for 240 each. But I guess then the nature rune costs the same, so you're making no money. It's just magic XP. This seems so convenient to do. I made 105k from those 600 arrows that only cost me 6 points to get, which is also just in time because I only got 3 law runes left, so I'll have to restock them Yeah, this guy can buy a Dorgashun crossbow. If I buy packs, as far as I remember, it goes up real expensive from like 350 to 385. That's quite a lot. Another 5 and it goes all the way to 400. I'll just buy like 15 per world or something. That would be 1,500 bolts. Yeah, look at that. Cheap as hell, man. I still got 97k left. 5,000 bolts, and I still got 83,000 left. I don't have level 40 range yet, but if you go to Champions Guild and trade this guy, you should be able... Oh yeah, he's selling green-hided chaps, van braces as well. But I'll buy the coif as well. And also a green dragon hide body, which probably costs, yeah, 10,000 GP. But I still got 66k left to go. 8 hours later, approximately, I think, because I'm getting 20,000 experience an hour, gain in total 161k. AFK this non-stop all the way to almost 57 range. Look, even in this session, I got to level 50, 51, 52, all the way to 57. Even says you've been playing for a while now. I currently got 2,000 bone bolts remaining, but I think I'm going to go to bed now, and I'm going to wake up tomorrow, and there's going to be no more range training. Hi, good morning. I actually got all the way to level 60 range, so my stats are actually very decent right now. I have a hard clue scroll that I want to try to complete, because when I was doing all the fishing, you get these, the clue bottles, so I didn't have to kill anything to get this hard clue. This seems to be completable, but that's only the first step. On the summit of Trollheim, I don't even have the climbing boot quest, but I don't think you need too much completed. I only had 2 law runes left, so just buy like 100. That doesn't increase that much. Then you don't have to hop worlds. I'll even take another 50. Boom, boom. The climbing boot quest completed. Death Plateau. And I completed Troll Stronghold as well, which I could have done the clue just now because I was right there near the mountain, but I forgot my spade. Wait, since there is grass in here, if I dig this, yep, that is exactly what happened. Just pray from magic and just safe spot it like this. Although you can do it for pretty much any Sarah wizard. Just walk far enough and it can just range. He will never melee you. You don't need a safe spot. Well, I'm very sure it's the cave horror quest. Yeah, mostly harmless cave. Yeah, I think the requirements are way too high right now, but I'll keep this clue scroll for later because I may complete this quest soonish because of the Slayer helmet or the black mask. Now, a very important skill that I will have to level up in the future is Herblore because of Saradomin brews. If I want to do worldy content, I need a reliable source of them. So I cannot use something like grubby keys or any other weird sources where you get like maybe a little bit. And of course, farming and Herblore just work very nice together. You can plant a bunch of herb seeds and, you know, harvest them, get Herblore experience. I think I need to get my farming up right now, because it's a passive skill and I could have gotten like way higher than 17 by this time. I've got like, what, like 5 days playtime right now. And because we're still in the early game, I looked up what quests give like how much experience. And I noticed some of them I could do, like Forgettable Tale. Maybe I need like a couple quests and I could still do it for 5,000 XP. But also I saw this new quest that was recently added, which is Garden of Death. It only requires level 20 farming and I clicked on it. And there's no other requirements. Like, that's it. I have everything. Very easy quest. Took me like 20 minutes to complete. And I got from level 20 to 30 farming. Holy, that was definitely worth it. It's plus 10 level. This is a random quest, by the way. The giant dwarf completed with a bunch of these. Did I get any like levels from this? It's actually not a random quest because after this there's a Forgotten Tale. It also gives like farming experience. This quest right here, and I get trolled once again. I need to bring this guy. There's like a drunk dwarf that asks me to bring him a steel dart. I need a level 34 smithing for that. But not only that, you also need 37 fletching, and I cannot continue with the quest until I get that. By the way, this item, Steel Dart, is completely random, so that's why I was not expecting, because there's no fletching requirement or smithing requirement for Ironman, but there is if you get a Steel Dart. So I think this is gonna be my plan. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this iron. How expensive is this? Oh my god, this is so cheap, 25 each? Yeah, the plan currently is to get the fletching level up, so I think I'll smith some iron dart tips, and then I'll attach the feathers, and that way I should gain quick fletching experience. I'm gonna only buy 275 iron for now because I will also need to pay this guy 2,500 to even use this because I don't have level 60 smithing, and then I have to deposit in the coffer. So let's do like 10k, boom, and I think I'll be able to use it now. It's actually very beneficial to do it this way because if you do it, you know, if you use the regular furnace, half of the iron will be not smelted. Unless you have Ring of Forging, I guess. Oh my god, I forgot I don't have ice gloves, so I have to do it the old school way where you take the bucket and then fill it in the sink and then use it because they're like not cool down, and then you can use it like this, boom, and then you can take the dispenser, and every time you go back, you refill it like this, boom. I mean, it doesn't give that much XP, only 25 per a set of darts, but that will get me to at least, what was the requirement? Oh, I'm just one level off. And we're about to go into some rabbit hole of questing because it turns out I cannot make these. Nope, I need level 22 fletching, which I better believe is super quick and I could actually level it up because I have some like headless arrows and I can just attach like, I don't know, bronze arrowheads or something. But we're not gonna do it because this is not the proper way to do it. I need Temple of Ikov quest, which means I need +5 thieving right now. I ran out of dual rings as well, like all of them have been used. Like when I made them, I was like, oh my god, I got like 10 of them, which means 80 teleports in total. Nope, I ran out already. And since I still do not have level 40 smithing, I have to telegraph them from Varrock basement. Well, there is now 9 new dual rings that I can use. Now the feud quest gives 15,000 thieving experience, so maybe this will get me from 37 all the way to 42, which would be the final level that I need, and I would not need to. How long is this dialogue? And it went to 41, but I did skip 15,000 thieving experience. See, I was doing all these other quests while these things were growing, so I don't waste any time. That also gives 5,000 farming experience from Garden of Tranquility quest. Almost 34 farming. Oh, it's actually really funny because I just got 3 Anka diamonds from a random event. I'm just waiting for my run to recharge. So I decided to do Ichtarin's Little Helper for that 1 thieving level. I know I didn't need it, but you know, it gives agility, it gives thieving, plus it's a quest. And Temple of Ikov, huh? The requirements, 20 lymphoid roots. Okay. If you look it up, it's like 1 in 6 drop rate from hobgoblins, which also means I'll have to kill like 120 of them on average to get 20 lymphoid roots. And it only took 90 hobgoblins. So these guys drop you shortbow. This is where a lot of ironmen come to try and get one for the Temple of Ikov quest. Well, the drop rate is 1 in 42 approximately to get it, and it takes 1 minute to kill one of them because this guy has 190 HP, so it's kind of like a black demon, except it's a little bit more powerful. Basically, I need to spend 10 minutes in this place because I want to like use range to kill these guys. Like you can like hide behind these, but these guys are aggressive. You see, I just got attacked. Everything's aggressive, so if I can manage to camp in here for 10 minutes, then none of these guys will be aggressive. This guy's not aggressive anymore, he's not attacking. Yep, that's good. I just hope it's not too far away where they're gonna randomly start getting aggressive again. I don't think so, but this should be safe spottable. Yep, beautiful. I can AFK. Woo! Let's AFK near the brutal green dragons and water fiends. Out of all things, I forgot the Ava's device. None of these bomb balls are getting picked up, and I got only 700 left. Okay, the easier way to do this would be to get to level 33 Hunter. This is where you don't need any impling jars, and to catch young implings, because they have a chance of dropping a Yule longbow. So you see, most people look for magic shortbow or Yule shortbow, like the drop rates and what drops them, but they forget to check the longbows as well, because they also work on this quest. My god, Hunter is such a slow skill in the early game. I've been hunting for, I think, for the past 1 hour and 20 minutes or so, trying to get to 27 Hunter so I can do Eagle's Peak quest. So I don't even remember what was my initial goal. I think it was farming. Let's try to finish the trail that I started. Completed Eagle's Peak quest for 2,500 Hunter experience. I still need +4 levels though, but because I can catch green salamanders, it's gonna be super quick. Wait, this means I've been doing this for now like 2 hours and 20 minutes or so, but finally reached level 33. The drop rate is 1 in 100 from young implings, so I mean, from this point it should be very quick. Let's see how annoying this is going to be. See, without binds? Well, I'm not sure how this guy's not flying away. Yeah, there we go. He was supposed to like fly off. Yeah, it may be quite difficult because, man, there's like no run energy. These guys just flying all over the place. Ooh. A Yule longbow. Fairly early, I would say, I've been obtained at 54 KC. It is 1 in 100 chance. So that means I can finally do the quest. Oh my god, when did I start this? Like 3.5 hours ago, I think, at this point. For some reason, even though I don't think you fletch in this quest at all, it gives you 8,000 fletching experience. It will go from level 14 to level 27, which means I can now craft those iron darts. Oh, and I also gave some ranging XP, which I guess doesn't even matter now at this point. Okay, this update must be recent. If you try to use the dart tips with feathers, it pops a menu, which was never the case. You would be able to spam as much as you want, and it would be way quicker than it is here. But actually, this is so chill without... Basically, you can go to settings and then can do like fletch and make X darts, take that off, and it's going to be like the old way, like this. Boom, boom. So the quicker you are, I guess the more XP you get. But that's a level after I just gained a level. Look, level 28, level 29 in the chat. And if you look at the top orb right there, it's filling up very, very quickly and is going to go all the way to level 30. Although the darts are going down quick as well. I need level 37 to make steel darts. So it looks like I'll have to make more. Well, I guess from 27 to almost 34, it was very good XP-wise. Guys, is it okay if I... just buy a little bit more rune arrows? 2 sets, 600 more arrows, gonna be another 100k. Guys, it was worth it. 110k. I can buy more iron now, get my smithing level up, which I don't need at the moment, but it's nice to have like level 40 to make my own gold bars in the future. Extra 300 iron bars made. This will be enough to get 4 fletching levels. God, I really want to go to bed right now. Actually did it. Got all the way to level 40 smithing. I got almost 3,000 iron dart tips waiting to be used. Okay, let me use these up. And that will definitely get me even above level 37, I'm sure. I just wanted to smelt a little bit so I can get all the way to level 40 smithing. Just so I can make my own gold bars finally, you know? Running out of jewelry again, and I don't want to be telegramming in a Varrock when I can just make it on my own. For this, I probably spent like... not even 6 hours, I think it was more than that. And I got all the way to level 38 fletching. So all those 8 hours for 5,000 farming experience. I think from this point I'll just do tight farm if I need any farming experience. Like I think Black Master was like level 40 plus, I believe. So not that many quests left that actually give farming experience. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I'm gonna go to bed. I don't even know what the goal was for the video by the end because I lost track. Okay, I hope you have a good day. Bye bye.